Please hold the line. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Twitch lab once again. We are having a wonderful time here with the recent Ice Age. The critters are really enjoying it. Thank you all for the votes, yes, very much appreciate that. Not thinking of any person specifically. Let's go start with our first boat of the day right away. That would be Spawn Duplicant, Global Warming, Spawn Gas or Slime Touch. Wouldn't mind if we had some heat coming in again. Let's go fix you all up. There is some liquids missing here. We have plenty naphtha, so we can fix those logs. We might want to use something else other than naphtha here, going forward. This bottle is in place already. Okay, excellent. The poop water is a bit of a problem though. What are we voting for here? I wouldn't mind, if you're all still sleepy, to just go do some global warming. To heat up of that Ice Age. You're mostly getting better anyways, right? And as I mentioned, I'm thinking of making storage into... The temperature on Georgini has slightly risen. Yes, of just getting some infinite storage by bottling stuff, because this has been fun. In general though, the pipes are doing fine, so that's all good and fine and dandy. Is there a point in closing you off in any way, shape or form? Not really, unless we do it on the timer, so we have this always closed off if there's a event that could freeze these things. No, it's all fine and good and dandy. Wait, you should all be super cold, right? Yes. Our things in here, by the way. You should have gotten... Kay is back. Welcome back. How's your temp? Because you should be... Well, your cooling should be warmer than the cold from around the world. You seem to be fine though. Okay. What do we do with the things down here? Nothing much. Okay, it's just like we... I don't know. What about this fix? We can get the ill here in here still? No, you're all broken as well. Was this from before or after? The Ice Age, I wonder. Well, for now, just close it off, fix it up again. We have our liquids. We have our naphtha. I'm gonna open this up to reach over the corner. And then, well, the question is, one, do we want to try and do the bottle storage? Or do we do our gunk boiler? I think we did start on our gunk boiler. We did start digging into the oil biome, because this is all messed up anyways. This looks like a sideways don't starve, but there's more tech. It is the same devs. It is both they're both games by Clay. But yeah, this one is a bit more on the technical side. Not only is it more tech, we also have, well, this is gas, right? You gotta fix your gas up and whatnot, keep everybody breathing. But then we also have wires. And most importantly, we have heat, thermals. We're gonna take care of all these things. This is a bit of a simulation game, especially on the thermal side, because everything is heating up and cooling down, and you can melt and solidify and gasify things. You can make even things like igneous rock into magma and into rock gas if you want to. So yeah, there's a lot of things to explore in this game as well. And since we're playing on the Twitch Integration mod, it's even worse, or better. Whichever way you wanna look at it. Depending on what chat is doing. And then you have duplicants. They are your little helpers. They help you lose your sanity by trapping themselves in spaces like these. But yeah, that's just that. That's just them being them. Yeah, since we had this incident with not the magma, with the Ice Age, we do want to go ahead and dig into the magma biome for two reasons. We want to make more petroleum to make more plastic, and we want to make some power from steam turbines. You are not actually hooked up, right? We have all these volcanoes. I think I would like to have my magma power production down here actually, after all. I'm not exactly going to want to connect this steam room. Well, ultimately it comes down to how do we want to do power. Power wire, for the most part. I just want to see what's in here. Also, why is there clean water in here? This should all be salt water. How did that happen? Most interesting. Let's go dig into here. Let's just go dig into here as well. And unveil the map and see how things are. And if we want to put our steam turbines here, we don't really care about the map here, do we? Okay. Yeah, you're gonna be super slow. You're very bad at digging this up. I know, building this step by step rather. Let's just go down here. And speed you up by doing this first. You know, if we do that, we can maybe skip the right hand side part now. Is the oil here under pressure? It kind of is. I would like to keep those hatches, those slicksters safe for now by not digging up the oil towards them. Can we go around here? Well, at this point we are kind of trapped now. Maybe go around to the other side, like that. And then go deeper here. And deeper. And then do more ladder stuff. Going down from here. Okay. There's not another nice, well, extension of the oil biome to the right, like this one. Again, so there's that. Can we mop this? No. There's poop water in here. I don't like it. Can you just go... Okay, we just stop you all. And I will just collect all the polluted water around the map. In general, have it removed. Poop water, yes. We have water, we have poop water. We can make poop water into water by cleaning it with a sieve. Or we make it to steam and then we just cool it down again. It's awesome. There's so many cycles and circles of resources that you can use and abuse. It's great. I don't want to get new dupes. I wouldn't mind getting the Locavore seed. And there's also radiation, and there's an entire space map to explore for even more fun with the DLC. So yeah, I can highly recommend. If you're looking for another, well, I guess it's a colony sim, but it's so much more. It's great. It's just as addictive as Factorio, except not quite on the same level in terms of software development, maybe. I'm not saying it's buggy, it has come a long way since. But there was a point in time where I was mildly upset about a few things. Especially when they released the game initially, fully, as 1.0, and there were a few things that I really felt like it should have been fixed. But hey, that's all in the past. They kept doing lots of work on improving it after release, so it's all good now. Yo, we are dropping all these levels now. Can we get... what with all that? Okay, that should be all the poopy water. Because the poop water is off-gassing polluted oxygen, and I kind of want this room to be mostly vacuumed. And that's just not happening. What about the CO2? We have a CO2... Okay. Yes, well... It's kind of in here, but also not really. It's going just to fill up the base. Okay, fine then. We did want to put a pump down here anyways. As for the poop water. Okay, listen. We're gonna remake that. So the power goes over here. It's gonna be a bit further away from our actual power stations. For the purpose of tuning these guys, that's fine. You're gonna be a room, I know. We gotta also fix up a number of things, I guess. You are to evacuate all that extra. You know what? This is all cold. I don't care. A new vote has started. Number 1, meatball. Number 2, death laser. Number 3, fart. Tune geyser. Number 4 is fart. Just type in the number and the vote will be accepted. Yeah, clean this up. The water in here gonna go maybe like this. Wait, double wait. Just remove that. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Close it up again. No, it's not fine. You guys, can you go ahead and we could move the pump up by 1. That would fix you up permanently. Yes, it would. 1. What is 1? Meatball. Let's get meatball. Ah, shoot, it's on the ladder. Well, this is all barbecue already. Wait, it's already barbecue? Why is that? I thought this would be meat. Is it that hot in here? It's not that hot. Bon appetit. Anyways, okay. Screw that. Yes, I want to have you guys over here. I gotta fix the power. Fix the power. I'll have you on the left and on the right. Do I keep the ladder going up and down here? I think this can be closed off. And you can have more machines, but we don't need more machines. And the room is gonna be like 120-ish tiles, so you can go all the way to the top. The front, top, all the same. Yes, you gotta go bring the wire up here. There's no ceiling here. Then it goes down again. Connected via the plate. You're good. This is gonna be a room, but I guess I gotta actually empty this out. What is up with that? You're all stopped over here. Looks like you're not connected, actually. Let's see. You should be working. You are blocked and filled and you can't work. Okay. Just drop the stuff down here. Here. That's fine. I wanna just have this empty locked. And vacuum locked, no matter what. This is completely and properly closed on the left hand side. On the right hand side we are still having a bit of an issue. Also the poop water gotta go out. What's up with that? Nothing, right? Right. Just go ahead. This can be mopped, I guess so. Yes, you guys. Doors first. Close off those rooms. You can now be tuned again. You have no CO2 outlet, well you didn't have one before either. You guys just stop. In a moment. You get automation. Not in the door. You can bridge that. Yeah. Okay. What's your inputs outputs? 1. You need ethanol. Whoop. You guys just turn off. This is the ethanol. What else? Oh, the battery is going to be flooded. That's quite a lot of CO2 in here still. Can you mop this? Okay. And then you can just pump out the extra CO2, except... not yet. This is closed off anyways. Okay, listen, I'm gonna actually have you all separated, so we go ahead and go rid of all the extra bits and pieces of O2 bottles. That is a-okay. These doors can be open. That should be a power room. Perfect. And then on the right hand side I want to have the goop in here. How much goop is that? Not enough. Okay. You're still being derpy. What is that? 2 tons of goop. Perfect. I'll take that. We will start here. Yeah, that works. That works. And you will just get a de-gooper here. Yeah, no, it should be fine. You open this up, get a door. You have to put waterfall down, and then there should be PP water, there should be a bit of carbon dioxide, that's fine. You will be disconnected from the outside world without having the CO2 allowed to actually leave. It kinda sucks. Unless we wanna evacuate the entire room and make it all CO2, but then you'd off-gas. So that doesn't work exactly. Now would it? Off-gas, off-gas, off-gas. Could we fix it up a different way? What's your problem? No power. Okay. Meh, whatever. Is this enough goop? 700 kilos? Yeah, that's fine. Can you go ahead and mob all of this up? And first mob, then empty. Thank you, please. You're gonna have more oil coming down, that's fine. This can be removed as well. Do we want to have a proper ceiling? We don't care about a proper ceiling. You can, however, copy past all this setup, except that battery is totally in the wrong spot. Let's put you over there. You are charging though, even though you're being flooded. What a smart battery. This doesn't nicely fix my CO2 issue, does it? Not at all. It just makes it weirder. Wait, why did you just charge up fully? Because you want to go up to 95% no matter what. You keep things charged actually before the hydrogen generators. You go down to less. That is why steam batteries, turbines. Okay, you do less as well. You do more than the turbines. And this is going to be our backup power for now. The steam. Okay, you can empty the goop. And that is all going to be fine. The stinky bottles in here will be fixed as well. I do want to have a CO2 pit then. As we had before. Is that too deep? 2 tiles deep, I guess. I'm confused. Maybe one deeper. Okay. I'm not surprised though. I'm just confused, not surprised. We go down to here. Sure. Whatever. 1, 2. Yes, 1, 2. This is going to be all CO2. Eventually. We're going to wait for a blob of CO2 to come in here actually. Well, we don't have to, but we'd like to. And you just created an infinite pump, didn't you? You are adding more and more liquid towards the top. Good job. That's kind of not so cool actually. Stop that. Remove the oil. I don't want oil here. This might happen again. Especially with all the splixers in here. Well, first of all, these rooms don't need to be separate anymore, so how about we just open that space up, so any extra liquid on the left can fall down to the right. And by left and right, I mean right and left. You know what I mean. Starvation. Leo. You're just very slow. Did you get more skill points yet? No, I gotta get more skill points, buddy. You gotta get more skill points. Yes. You emptied? Yes. You also made a bunch of CO2 bottles. Yeah, we just dumped them over here. Okay. Okay. That is bad. Now. Ooh, you are no longer needed. This extra battery, yeah, just leave that there. You're fine for the mopping of the poopy CO2? No, not CO2. The oil, yes, that worked perfectly. And then here's going to be our pump again. You get power, you guys get to boat. Number 1, snowy bedrooms. Number 2, spice food. Number 3, construction up. And number 4, add stress. Make your boys just take your chicks. Yes. You know what I mean. If you don't, the bot will just take one randomly. Oh, don't tell me the Slicksters will be... Oh my god. The Slicksters will be morphing into long hair as well, yet again. Won't they? What's the pressure in here? Kinda high. What do we get? Show me, tell me. What's our boat here? Used to the mopping? I mean... I don't disagree. 2, spice food? Is it? Is it? Yes, all food has been had spice applied. That includes our... That includes our jello in the liquid reservoir. Which I think is kinda cute. By the way, there are supposed to be pips up here. Doing planting. So, can we just grab one of these? Maybe the cuddle pip. Relocate that here. It should be trapped by all the liquids all around. And only plant this one plant in the one spot where the plant that is to be planted should be planted. Good. Okay, there's that. You guys. Is there a point? Is there any gain from removing all of this and improving airflow? Probably. Let's improve airflow. I want the CO2 to go up as much as possible if we can. That should help with pushing all the stinky in one spot. And then we can maybe get rid of it easily. Maybe. Copium. You're locked off. You are locked off with stink. You are locked off with goop. So that's all good. You go... You're low pressure down here? Yes. And over here there's still 5 kilograms of CO2. Because of the liquid that is blocking it. Okay. Hold on. You're supposed to be on this side. And then you all connect together. Okay, you've got power. You've got power. And a pipe. Okay, setting. Same setting, same setting. That means we can actually connect you, no problem. The CO2 in here, that's still 5-6 kilos or so. No, maybe. You'll be fine. You should be fine too. For the most part. You can do plenty of CO2 pumping. Feed the slicks, just push up the wrong kind of elements. And that's just that. How much ground have we gained at the bottom? Okay, for one, there is a reservoir in place here that's kind of in the way of things. Okay. Some magma has been drained, we knew that. It's warm down here. Because the magma has been drained and not the entire biome didn't freeze. Wait, this unexplored land also is normal warm, isn't it? Or not? I don't know. That's good. We've been considering the possibility that there might have been, just maybe, a breach down here from the worms, from the sandstorms. Yes, look at that. Oh my god, that petroleum is hot. This might have been in contact. We might have... We probably had a bunch of sour gas down here at some point. Let's go and fill... No, not fill. Oh yeah, there's also solidified stuff down here. Magma. Okay, let's go down here for now. And what I want is first close this off. Then we should consider doing a double wall with doors as well. And to see whether or not we might be able to... We can reach all of this, right? To see... Oh, you're gonna drop all of this. There goes the sour gas. Bum, ba, da, ba, da. Hello, Havoc. Missed the extinction event. What happened? Leo voted Ice Age. Ice Age had all bodies of water freeze. All bodies of water. This was all frozen, it's still kind of frozen. The oil biome was at -degrees. And the farms that double as... What the heck? You're supposed to not do that. That double as a fish farm. Well, the fish all died and the critters got cold. Really cold. Also, why the heck are you not moving these guys up? There's a farm for them up there. So yeah, that was the mass extinction. These guys died and a bunch of slicksters, I think. They might have just morphed, I don't know. They might not be as dead. But the fish all died. All the fish died. I think there's not a single pacu left. That means we can't make parfait anymore. And food is going down because these guys are also cold and so they don't want to reproduce. They're glum and unhappy. Well, guys, by the way, you should still have this. Wait, why are you saying you're dying? Starving? Aren't we feeding you? We are feeding you normal hatches in here. This is stone hatches. We gotta fix you up real quick. What's your food? Oh my god, this is so stupid. Sedimentary rock and sandstone. That's the same. Okay, listen. We don't have sedimentary rock probably. Or do we? We have sedimentary rock. You have sandstone. Let's remove the sandstone up here. And make you into normal hatches so you can become stone hatches again. Just show me hatches. Hatch, hatch. Right, and you do stone hatches. Okay. And you do food. Hatch, hatch. What? No, stone hatch. Damn it. Oh my god, this list is so ginormous. Yo, dude. Show me all the other hatches first. Igneous rock. Granite is fine too, I guess. And then move this guy up. This one is a stone hatchling. Twice. I would have you guys down here. We should have you the other way around. Oh well, whatever. Relocate this guy down here as well. The sage hatches should be fine once you have your foundation back in place. Is that a different kind of... Open you up again for a second as well. Okay, what's up with these hatches? You are just fine where you are right now. I don't want you to be evolved. You're good. What happened with my liquid logs there? I feel like they should be fine, but apparently they're not. I wouldn't mind having those fish farms in place again. Once we have fish. And algae, I guess. Wait, we don't have the printerceptor, so we can't get lumps. So we won't get algae properly, so we don't do fish, I guess, for the most part. Okay, enough there. Yeah, there's no point in having these fish farms anymore. It even blocked our teleporter. No, the teleporter. Empty. Okay. That's the hatches. You're more or less okay. This one's done. If we open you up, NAFTA should keep this other stuff in check. Why did this... What? What the heck? It just vanished. That is not how you're supposed to behave. At all. That's some... real weird buggery. New vote. Vicious Sandstorm. Rainbow Rain. Pips Blotion or Spawn. Exotic Element. Exotic Element sounds great. Yeah, also it obviously destroyed our liquid logs. The logs are fine, but it destroyed... well, the logs are not fine. The logs are kind of fine. Most importantly, it destroyed the infinite storage. I don't think we... well, we can use that kind of, but infinite storage is kind of difficult to maintain if we ever get another Forever Freeze event. And I'm considering making infinite storage with bottles only going forward. Which is not fun. Or, well, the real best solution to all of this is leave this godforsaken nonsense world. Fossil? Didn't it say exotic? How much is that per tile? 700 kilos, effectively. Okay, whatever. Yeah, all that. All that. And the heck is this? That is not normal behavior. Are you also deleting the liquid here just randomly? This is not... if this is actually what's happening... okay, let's just see. NAFTA. NAFTA is still there. Okay, this is staying here, no problem. Why is the ethanol removing the NAFTA? What? It just vanished. Gotta double check. And maybe file a bug report, because that was very odd. Very off. Maybe I have to move that ethanol bottle around or something, I don't know. Did it freeze? Oh, that's a good question. It shouldn't have. No, it's minus 36. But that's a good point, because the NAFTA was quite... maybe it did, actually. But it's gone. And it shouldn't be gone. It shouldn't be gone. You shouldn't be allowed to put... well, if it freezes and liquefies, maybe. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's double check. Is there any NAFTA sitting up there? That's kind of right. NAFTA, NAFTA. So there's, for one, no NAFTA at the top, so it did vanish. If there was NAFTA liquefying inside the ethanol, it should have gone up, though. Like, it should have blobbed upwards. There's only oxygen here. It wouldn't have been blocked by that. Unless melting is handled differently, and I didn't actually go triple check that. We'll try again. I wanna see. What are you going to do? Show me. Show me again. And can you please get that that hatch out of here? Okay, thank you. Good. He would have come out at night anyways. I know. Is it Leo bringing in the... no, it's not Leo. Who's bringing the relocation stuff? Glow. Good job, Glow. Good thing we didn't kill you, as you demanded. Like, who does that? Who wants to name a dupe and then have it removed? Okay, your temp is still minus 30 whatever. This is minus 80. 58. You should be freezing this. Probably. Yeah, okay. Depending on your heat exchange rate. I saw the critters inside the liquid now. Let's see. Okay, so we have the NAFTA here. What's your temp? Okay, minus 25, minus 37, minus 44. Okay, it's gonna plop into non-existence. But this tile is also still... Oh, you moved it out, like instantly. But that's sandstone. Solid naphtha, okay. Very good catch, very good catch. But why was there no naphtha? Oh, you melted again. Okay, yep. Okay, we found everything out. Have a bit. Damn it. Good job. The babies can't leave. We don't need the liquid anymore. Let's just drop it down. Leave this be. Open this up. Can you really just leave here? Let's go close this off so the babies don't get drowned. We don't know if this is gonna be saved. Okay, fine then. Wait, we still gotta get rid of the liquid. Here, do this. And we're gonna open this up again because you're all severe wounds. Are you... They're taking cold damage instead. Damn it, game. Damn it. That's a thing though, yeah. That's a thing. Okay, yeah, so... Ethanol, yeah. It gets really cold. It gets really cold. Oh my god. Time to make use of the temporizer. The legend way. Yeah, I've been thinking about that one. I've been thinking about it. Then I thought, how about we just layer the liquids? Maybe have some vents on the side to re-establish the liquids if we have it freeze all. It should freeze into debris after all. And then we just remake the layers as we need. Because the mass is so low, we don't have to introduce a lot of heat to fix it up. So we just reduce the mass and thus the thermal capacity and thus any problems it might cause in the future. Instead of anything else. Any other solution that would be more obvious to most people. You guys, drop that down here. Yeah, sure. Anyway, you guys build something down here? No? You can't go down anymore because pressure damage? Yeah, probably. You just make everything worse. By breaking things. Okay, fine. These sour gas bits and pieces, yeah, just whatever. We have enough oil, right? We have enough oil. There's poop water here though. Can we sort that out? Like, yes we can, but how do we sort that out best? First of all, I want to add more oil down to the bottom. I just have it all be used. Use that space is what I mean. Right. And remove those weird plants, if you will. What is this? Yes, there was worms here. Dude, the damage by the worms though. And more liquid dribbling down. Can we close this off? Yes, but there will be oil in there. The ice spine that we don't care about much. Here, let's go over to there. Is this sandstone? Igneous rock? That's what I mean, yes. Yes it is. Yes indeed. You could go ahead, speed things up by digging down here as well. Yeah, that is gonna make things faster. 3. Leave that one be. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So there's all that. Yada yada yada. What about that thing over here? Zombie spores. You can be ignored. You can just be ignored. I would love it if we did close this off though. It's not gonna vent things quickly, but it will vent things eventually. Probably. To a degree. Starvation? Doubt. Is it Leo again? Yes, Leo is being very slow. Is what is happening here. You still haven't gotten another skill point. Yes, you have. Let's go pilot training. That won't help you much, but it's one step closer. Okay, are we down here yet? We will be able to go over there in just a second. We took care of the spore kits. That is dropping part of the oil down. And all I really want here is to get a nice even layer for the poopy water. That's going to be interesting. There's more poop water up here. Why? Because you pump it up. Okay, a new vote has started. Oil the dupes. Jail, Stealer, chat rate or uninclude oxygen. How much O2 do we have right now? Oh look, it's down to a normal level. And out here it's 3 kilos. Okay. Hello KJ, welcome in. Happy Sunday to both of you, by the way. KJ and Havoc. Oh, look at that. Anthena and Wonderful. Hi. Okay, you're gonna keep dumping down oil here, right? I do probably want to have a wall on the right so we can sort out the stinky stuff and just nicely drop it over into the... Still ice at the bottom, oh my god. Into that biome. Yeah, look at that, it's minus 10 degrees in the slime biome. And this already heated up again. And we have arrived. Another 5 guys or so. All of you guys are here for the chat rate. And there's gonna be... Okay, first of all, good thing we have new dupes because these are being extra stupid. Right, there, get yourselves out of here. Yeah, I'm concerned for them though, because they will try to get in here and they won't have... They won't have... Oh my god. Purple hair. Do you guys just get the color hair that the chat raiders name colors are? Okay, that's cool. But you're also going to try to go into the carbon dioxide, the oil biome, which is kind of warm. So that's not very healthy, is it? Okay, anyways, let's go make this floor like nice and even, so we can get all of the stinky air out, all the stinky water out over to here. Have it all in one-ish layer up top, and then have it removed that way if we can. Let's see how it goes. There's going to be a lot of stinky air. Oh my god, this is the perfect 1.8 kilograms. It is the threshold, of course, but oftentimes it feels like it's like roughly around that number, but not exactly. So I like to see the exact number. Okay, you're still dropping this neatly, sorta, kinda. Sure. Down by 2, so good. You can go left, right, no problem. This is all nice and flowable. Sure, and then just open it up like that. And these levels are also still dropping, it appears. That is kind of annoying. We can start emptying out the poop water though. We'll just go do that. There's gonna be more or less. Not sure. KJ, you're kind of slow. I have a feeling you might run out of oxygen. Or is this breathable in here? It's breathable inside the... It's breathable inside the oil biome. That doesn't sound right. That sounds very not right. Very not right. Hold on. Can we make this differently? Here, just go dig this far. You couldn't reach it before, and then we mop the oil here. Petroleum. Okay, the rest inside should be mostly okay. Yeah, this is gonna be weird as well. This shouldn't be oil. Just drop this level. You go in here and then just keep dropping. Sure. Maybe the oil stays like uniform by dropping down this way. Good, petroleum has been taken care of. I really shouldn't be concerned about any of this. But yet here we are. Cleaning and fixing things. I and all raiders can trust the management for safety, right? Yes, all temps will be temporarily alive. And since you won't be alive by default in just a bit, well, I can't change that, can I not? It's just how the game has you made. Okay. But yes, as you can see, you've got even supplied oxygen inside the oil biome. It's not anything else that you could ever ask for, right? Like, this is like the ultimate service to any boop and dupe and anything. Oh my god! There's the Paku there! Wait! Was there an egg here? No, maybe. Don't know how long this has been. Still alive. Okay, wait, hold on. Maybe the biggest mistake was using... There you go, minus 20. Ethanol. Minus 20. If we use only clean water... What's the minus temp on the water? I don't know, I don't remember. Did it get super cold? We don't do Paku. Done and done. We don't do Paku with whatever. No, the levels dropped again. Don't drop the levels. Yeah. Don't drop the levels, damn it. You're gonna be done here though, in a moment. No, you're gonna... No. No. Just no. Okay. Yeah, no. Okay, there we are. Priest, can you dig super hard? No. None of you can. Okay. You're all big softies, I guess. Despite that, where do we want to put our steam turbine setup? Where's my final volcano here? Should we compress the magma? We shouldn't. We probably shouldn't. Or should we? Yeah, we should build the steam stuff at the bottom, and then that's just that. Nice and simple. Yeah, pretty much. Let's go mark all your levels here for a quick sec. Oh look, you're actually in line with that. Aren't you? 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put the steam room here. On this level. Just gonna define these things. So that just goes here. Gonna empty out anything that's below. Left hand side is whatever. The oil will be fixed. The sour gas will take a bit of time still to empty out. You will need a thing above. You just destroy these biomes. Or something. Not quite sure how to best deal with that. You get gold connected. What's with all these machines? I can have you connected like this for now. Okay, hold on. There is that one. There is that one oil well. Can we go around that by like 2 tiles? By like 2 tiles maybe. Well, this is gonna not work out either way, is it? I have you to the right instead. What was the yapping about? Someone is trapped? I doubt it. I doubt it. I have that here. That works. That's gonna trap some duplicants. Of course you would do this. Okay, can we push out the poop water? I really shouldn't be concerned about that. Did I say that before? I think I might have said that before. And if we dig up more stuff here or push that around, yeah. Good. Anyways, yes, power. I want this on the right side of the lowest oil well by 1, 2 tiles. So that just goes up and down here. And that's gonna affect all sorts of things. Nope. Maybe this one as well. Okay, listen, whatever. Screw it for now. We won't have power at the bottom quite yet anyways. What's your temp, by the way? Oh my god. You're looking good. Do we want to make more power here? You just keep the power up to cool this and have the sweeper on. There is quite a bit of iron in here, which we haven't actually taken care of yet. We might want to do that real quick. Missing research station, I don't care. Here, get a... Okay, just do a cooling loop thingamabob. And then we have a new vote. That is... Poop Explosion, Retro Vision, Oil Flood, or Diamond Rain. The choice is yours. Are you not supposed to stop this? Oh, you got up to 400 degrees. How about we make this one? It's a great deal. Also, you should... Yes, you stop that. Okay. Okay. What do we got? It's probably oil rain. Retro Vision. So let's see. Okay. I don't mind that too much. Here is you guys. We tried to have you reach that iron. That didn't work. Okay. Instead, we go have you in here somewhere. Oh look, this is exactly the same level as the power wire. We can now drag this over. And my video card has just been downgraded. In this time where we have horrible RAM prices. No. The lost value, oh my god. You're made from steel. You're not made from steel. Are you made from steel? You're made from steel. This doesn't even look so bad. I had this in... I remember this to be way worse. Look-wise. I guess not. Alright, let's get out the iron stuff here. And then just cool you down on this bit. And you're gonna be just fine. That's plenty of cooling, plenty of power. You can just stab here like so. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, perfect. Pretty pretty. Pretty pretty. This looks cool. This looks actually really cool. Trapped, Henry. You guys. I mean, I guess we gotta build an entry point anyways, right? Might as well go ahead and do it right away. If I could just see things properly. Here, we go down this way, so there's gonna be like... this, top, have this one, have this 2 deep. So we go here. Do we keep some of the natural tiles? No, maybe. There, just do that. You're gonna go down on the left hand side. Oh no, a good mod. Visuals have been lost. This is all gonna be steam, because we say so. How hot cold are these things in here? They are like whatever. Okay. This is gonna be all oil. If anything spills over, that's fine. Except we're gonna take care of it. But yeah, that's still fine. Hold on. How annoying is this going to be in terms of getting the marked mine here? We'll just want to have it drop in. We could have it drop in from the top. How annoying would that be? Or we have the entry point like in the center somewhere. This is going to be super annoying. This is going to be super annoying. Can you take this all out real quick and give me accessibility? Okay. Yeah, we'll just probably do a drop a thingamabob on the side here. We're dropping this level as well again. Okay, this is getting us nowhere. Can we just close off the wall here? And the poop water, well, you all will have air to breathe then, I guess. Stinky air, but it's air. Fine. We didn't need to do anything here. This is gonna be just wider eventually. You're gonna be like 5 and 5. Or we have the entry point right here. This way. The wall, you go down here. Deeper. I can also go this deep. Sure. And then this way. And then we have only a 3 wide space that will block the tubes. No, the turbines. It will kind of impair the flow of gas though. How much do I dislike that? How much do we dislike that? Could also have just a very simple liquid block with naphtha or something. I don't think we want that. Wait, hold on. Isn't this going to be where the worms are spawning? Because all the damaged natural tiles we see are pretty much down here. And this might just be going to explode soon. Okay, different question. How many volcanoes are there? One here, 3. These are normal ones. Okay, there's plenty of heat. And this is the only space where the oil biome is like bigger. This all, I'll ignore that for now. Both of you, yeah, whatever. Maybe some nice, derpy, disgusting, ugly thing. That we'll ignore. Now, for here, I do want to make some space now. This is all nonsense. This is all nonsense. Can we just go get a bunch of things? How much oil is that? Petroleum. Quite a bit. Okay. Talk about petroleum. Don't we have like petroleum all around the map? And aren't you supposed to use that? Only sweet petroleum. Okay. Wouldn't mind if you did that here. Right. This is mostly CO2, which is... that's gonna change. Okay, that will just change. Because we have... stinky air coming down, coming up from the bottom. This is still locked, that is fine. How are you doing, by the way? Getting more CO2 towards the top? Not really. You turned off. You're not supposed to be turned off, but I guess we did a thing there. Here, enjoy. This will be remade. And then the question is, where do we remake that? Let me think. Actually, I have some sort of build for that. Kind of. But I don't want to fumble it too hard. Wait, I know I used natural tiles before. First of all, we do gunk first. We make this in 2 steps, right? I wonder. Do I want to do a combined one or not? I shouldn't. We should just make a gunk boiler and a petrol boiler separately. And I'll start the gunk boiler up here actually, maybe. Yeah, you're all in the way of things again. Can we maybe get all the slicksters up? How about we start with the slickster drop up? That sounds great, yes, that sounds really awesome. Here, have a proper floor with mesh tiles, first of all, so these guys don't kill themselves. Then, there is going to be a bunch of doors here. This isn't a room, this is just a space these guys have on top of. Yes, Higby, of course you would trap yourself there. Remove this tile. We're gonna have... space is sufficient here, right? We make it this high. There's the door you go through. There's the door you're gonna sit in. There's gonna be a door here. I wouldn't mind having this actually be full of liquid, so the slicks are being pushed out. We have to have a third liquid though. It doesn't matter either way. We go do a drop off here. You guys are still trapped. We have ladders here. Okay. New vote. When chat gives you lemons, sweaty dupes, slime touch, or excavation up. That's all that. You go open, close to the left hand side here. We'll just give you a timer. Do I care about having a automation bit here? Not too much. Either way is fine. Here, get a trigger sensor. And this be open too. And you're just gonna drop them down. We make this only one tile wide, you can just drop them all down here. To get in there, we have... what's two? Sweaty dupes. We have a few ladder parts here. Oh my god, voice don't leave me. So the sticks are properly trapped. You go selectors, so you can just put them away. It's not super hot, right? The long hairs should be fine in here as well. They're fine down here, right? Body temperature glum. The dupes, everyone began to sweat. You guys can be fine. It's below 100 in here, so it's fine. Yes, mop this. Beyond that point, everything's just gonna dribble down. And then bring all the slicks up here. That means all the CO2 is going to go up to this level. This level. Anything beyond, it's gonna be stink. Let's see how it goes. As in, that stink won't be able to go up. Now it will be able to go up. Okay. We want to have some open space here. Yes, we want to build the gunk boiler. We're gonna put you like here and have a heat exchanger in this space. Roughly. And then petroleum goes into here. We can have our storage unit towards the bottom. Do we have any volcanoes beyond that? No. We can pump magma and all that. We can infinite storage magma. It's fine, it's fine, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. I would like to start with a nice big steam room. Well, not nice and big, but a steam room. Space-wise from here. I can go all the way down. Right. I'm gonna start with something. So there's all that nonsense. We have a door. The door is supposed to transfer heat, so we're gonna go take steel in. Something you connect over the corner. We should start with that maybe. You're gonna connect over the corner. This is gonna be that steam room, right? You're not gonna be like directly connected to the magma. We want to control the steam room's steam temperature, obviously. You get maximum transfer like this. Yeah, sure. We have tons of diamond. Yeah, we do. Gonna be close like that. And then we realize not like this. Because you're also supposed to have a secondary steam room on the other side. We have not much in terms of liquid uranium, do we? No. Do we have any? I think there was a... I don't know. I have no idea. Uranium. Enriched 2.6 kilos. Tons. And that's all we have and all we had all the time. We could go with some lead instead. For a liquid lock. We could even have that on the left hand side and just make it full of lead. Add some... I don't mind actually. Just for the stability. It's gonna look weird and funny and funky. Yeah, sure, let's build a liquid lock out of lead. That sounds great. Yeah, that's just that. And then here's the actual room that's gonna be in contact with our tile itself. Is this the tile itself? Or do we go one further? No, I want to have some thermal controls here. Automation. I can find it. Thermal sensor. Gold. Let me see. Let's use steel for this one. And this one's fine with gold, I think. Got all the spots covered. Yes, yes, yes. Close this all off. You can go in and out and through and all that. No problem. You can go down here. For adding magma. Different question. What's the evaporation temperature of lead? Again, 1750. Right, you put that out at 1726. We're not gonna tune these, right? Not in this game. Not in this game. Okay, no, not in this game. Get a dispenser here. Okay, you need some water. That will be steam eventually, yes. Gonna keep this open for the time being. Maybe just here. That's all good. Then the question here would be... Do we drop the magma in? Or do we put a pump in place? I don't want to do magma pumping. If I'm being honest. Not again. Maybe have the in... The thing is, the way in... Okay, first of all, so there's gonna be... We have this. We wanna have... Maybe this should be the natural tile. What are we gonna use for that? I do like salt or ceramics. This shouldn't be in contact with anything much. There's gonna be the gunk falling alongside it. It could be any kind of tile really. It doesn't need to be natural. Why did we make it natural? Why did I do that before? This could just be like some low... Wait. Do we have any ceramics? No. Some low conductivity. It doesn't even need to be low conductivity. I would like to have some ceramics though. What is up with that? You can reach in here. Okay. A kiln is what I want. Make that out of whatever you want. Right, you can't quite reach beyond this point. What do you need to reach? The conveyor. You need to reach the bottom, and so do you, sort of. Except, you should still be able to reach the bottom comfortably with this. You won't be able to reach here. I'm just thinking of putting down one or two storage bins with clay and ceramics in here. But they need to be in range of this one sweeper. And that's kind of derpy. We don't need this dispenser, do we? Not here, we don't. Right now we can't get in anyways. Can we first go fix this all up again? And then... You know what? We shouldn't be doing this here. But it's good that we are checking the spot. And we should be doing this closer to base. We don't have a cooling loop set up in here though. That sound. Maybe we do it down here. Okay, sure. It should be mostly automated anyways. You can reach that tile. You can... If we have a tile here, you won't be blocking this guy. You could potentially be blocked. That one, this should be fine too now. Let's see what actually does get blocked. This is openable. This is waiting for the naphtha. This is still liquefied. Wait, why is this so cold here? It's only the liquid naphtha that's cold. Okay, it's really okay. You up here or whatnot. And this empty, and your vacuum. This is being weird. You stay being weird. Fine. Do you open this first? Okay, now you can open this. Good. It didn't mean for you to remove the dispenser. Damn it. Thought I cancelled that. Okay, how's reachability? You reach this, no problem. You reach this, no problem. You have coal. We have a vote. Number 1. Surprise! Number 2. Mate ball. Number 2. Number 3. Leaky cursor. Number 4. Spawn liquid. Yeah, it's always the same, isn't it? It's just gonna be the surprise. But also, not a surprise. Yes. It's always the same with that surprisingly unsurprising surprise. Okay, so that gives us a bunch of clay. Also, the dupes are taking away the machine's work. Wait. Wait. That is not a surprise. What are you voting for, Bo? And welcome in, hello. And also, this geyser, man. The goop geyser. Can we spawn a liquid on top? No, a new Slickster was created. Wait. Spawn object. New Slickster. It's more than one. Can we... Okay, you guys are kind of in danger here. Is it too cold? I can't grab you without endangering you. What's happening here? What is this? Okay, things happen. Things just happen. Fine. What I want is to have another floor so the Slicksters can be caught and then they will just freeze to death. Can we try and grab them all and have them brought over to here? Look, this is super important. I have all the Slicksters in here. Maybe we can secure 1 or 2 of them. That should be like only a 7 or so. So you first move them over before they drown in here. An accident. It would be an accident. It's not on purpose. Oh yes, in the ice. The bottles of water become ice blocks. Yes, yes. All that good jazz. We should just ignore that. Sticker bomb Slickster in the oil biome. That's perfect. That's really cute. That's really good. What the heck? Okay, that is all good and fine and dandy. Right, now, this is gonna be our natural tile. That's what I said, yes. Natural tile, rather than that, it's going to be a... question is about heating it. The question is about heating it as well. So maybe I will give you an additional conveyor bridge. We can still... That's still not a problem. The real question is... Do I want this? Do I want more control on your thermals? Or, yes, that. Here, let's go put that all in place. Just in case. Yeah. You move that to here, the lead. That is no. You move the lead to almost there. First of all, can we go sweep only all on a 7/8 and empty out that space. Good. Now, what are we making you out of? I don't want it to be a metal tile. I just did tell you to change all of the clay into ceramics. How much clay do we have? 200 tons. Let's make this like 99 for now. And what temp is the clay going to switch? 900 degrees. Oh, that's not very hot. That is actually not so hot. Can we just go ahead? I need a vacuum. This needs to be a vacuum. Most of it anyways. Okay, listen. I think I should start with that. To make this all nice and obvious and simple and proper. Is there enough space here? This should all be vacuum. That's the problem. This should all be a vacuum. Different question. Do we change you around? So our pass through, we have you all separated. I think so. Okay, first of all, you're gonna stay in here. We need a bunch of pumps now. The sticks is working. Okay, they did this thing I did expect them to do, right? They remove all the CO2 below above a certain point, their point. Okay, and there's more stinks down here. More stink down there. All sorts of nasty. All sorts of nasty. I'm just concerned about my space here. Room space. You're gonna be like this wide-ish. There's enough for room. There's enough space. It's all good. Here, just build a wall around it. All the way up to here, sure. And this should be a natural tile, so we don't get into any problems with that. You can have your heat exchanger here. There's lots of room. And let me just, for now, no, we should make this more finite. There's gonna be a bunch of stuff here though. So I will have a proper nickel block here. You guys go in here, that's fine, it's cool, that's dandy. You go all the way into here. This is going to close off. This dropper. I'll put the fuel here. I just need to quickly evacuate the stuff from things. It's all good, fine and dandy. CO2. You're supposed to be not on this side. You're kind of derpy. So we make that on the right hand side. Yeah. This is all closed off pretty much anyways. Can we have you... You're locked off anyways, yes, as well. Have a block here, a tile. That's what you call them. Yeah, just close this room off. That's what I want. I'll have you open. Regret? Probably. Now the gases will be even more mixed. And I'll just have you have like proper tiles. Maybe here. Is this vacuum? No. We'll destroy more of this nonsense by putting solid tiles there. But before that, we're gonna close you all off. We're gonna remove this as well just by putting tiles there. Should we though? No, we shouldn't. We should just do this. Make big room go gasless. And we're not using this power wire for anything, right? Not really. It's fake power. Fake wire. We can remove that. We can have you all come down. The question is here, where is the end of that build, more or less? I'll have you go like so. And then down here. And over here. Here. That's the spot. Is this gonna be super annoying with this wall and things and whatnot? Okay, just go over by one more tile. Nope. One more tile. One. Here. It's fine. You're good. just room for heat exchange and stuff. This one's fine too. You're trapped. You are still trapped. You are still trapped. You don't want to untrap yourself. Okay. Good. This is all fine. You go remove yourself. You have more letters because access remove tiles. You're supposed to be locked off. Remove that. Come down. Right hand side is reachable. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left hand side is reachable. Connect. Dig, remove. Diggity, diggity. Remove, remove. D. Mode. Mode is fart cursor. Slime bedrooms. Slimy bedrooms. The floor is lava or flush. Wait, the floor is lava? That might become a problem. Not now. Not soon. If we get slimy bedrooms, I'd love to see that. The auto miners actually doing their job for once. Wait, 3 is lava. 4 is flush. Slimy is 2. Shoot. We'll never see these in action, will we? Except for some stinky snowy bedrooms. What's this about? 3 metal. It's not like we have a metal volcano. Oh no, we have 5 of them. Yeah, totally worth it though. And the constructed tiles got a bit warmer. What is your temp, by the way? You're down to 40, 50-ish. Right, because once they were like sitting at 100 and they could go up beyond goop evaporation temps and they would flake them into steam and water. The auto miners seem to keep the bedrooms safe. No slime there lately. Yeah, it's almost like it prevents people from voting for these things. Maybe it was a mistake to put them in there. Because it's a very non-volatile vote that you can do. Let's try and get all this thing to move upwards. Still. And yeah, just do that. So allow for this thing to go up before we evacuate this from all gases. As for the pumps, I'll just have a bunch. Like one here, here, maybe here. And it does make sense to have a bunch in here, or at least one, I guess. Okay, that's how many pumps? 2 down here. Can you drain into that spot? We cut you off. No, we cut you off here. You should be able to do it. Probably. You're doing fine too. Here. Then that's the ones on top. Surely you won't be always fully full. You can just connect this together. That is Igni Sandstone. Fui. Bad game. Bad selection. Don't do that. Go use the local stuff. Okay. And remove this nonsense. What about all of that? Can you reach stuff down here? Up here? Here. Have fun. Okay, you're supposed to be closed off, sort of. As far as automation goes, probably gonna go up here. We can connect you still. I would want to remove the mini gas pump before we steamify this. For one reason or another. This could be still an entry point. Later on with hot magma falling in here. Or here. Just like that. Yeah, we can still fix that up later. We do need to remove this. So if we have a liquid block in here, it's going to be made from petroleum oil. Just so the gases don't move weirdly. That also means we have to have power in here. Oh wait, can we start... Do I power the door? Kinda wanna. Here, do that. The extra wire on this side will be removed anyways. You can make this all of steel. Then the rest here is gonna be just this, and it's gonna be fine. Connect you all together. Is this reachable? Probably not. Like this. Nope. now it isn't. Now it is. Okay, and well... Didn't we say we don't need that transformer? And did we not remove it from the very spot we are now going to place it again? Then yes. Good job, me. At least we kind of made space here, or something. Oh look, there's another Snickster. Almost forgot about that guy. Let's go grab him. GG. I didn't miss a vote? No, I didn't. Okay, you had me scared there for a second. GG. That transformer, I guess. Yeah, you can just keep evaporating. And oh look, another Snickster we can happily grab. Talking about happily grabbing. Oh my god. You know what? We could just open up the steam room and heat up the water down here for a bit. Is that Brakeen? It is. We also haven't done any... We also haven't done any metal smelting yet. We could just... We have lots of water to cool things down. Leo, why are you starving again? Oh yes, because you're dum-dum. Also, we don't have much food. How is my patches doing over here? Okay, listen, the thing is... Why the heck? For one, is there a sage hatch in here? You're not supposed to... How did you get in here? This is nonsense. Okay, let's get the sage hatch up there because that's just fine. The water in here is okay, except we don't really want that anymore. We said screw the fish, so let's screw the fish. We go remove all of that. This is also part of the room. Well, no, it's taking away from the room, basically. Yeah, let's go just make this into normal stables again, whatever. Yeah, we'll just open this up, make this normal. Why can't you be normal? that. You can have venti bits here. Well, we do want to use a stabilizer in a few spots. We'll bring liquids down here momentarily. And I didn't mean for you to suffocate. Not right now, not right here. Please. And maybe gonna be reset. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we should maybe have a bunch of floathouse here. That would be helpful. Okay. Moving you down. Evolution is happening. Yeah, the natural selection for sure is in progress. They are being unselected. Okay. Now, I do wanna have some heating up in here. I probably have you like... How wide is the stabilizer? Oh, how much power you need? You can be in a normal wire thingamabob, right? So we'll have that here, sort of. Hold. Don't build that yet. Put that here. That is only one extra tile. You get theoretically two extra tiles down here. These sweepers are all in the wrong spot. Gonna remake that. Okay. At least everything is happening quickly. Ish. Not if Glow is building and I'm deconstructing things. No front. That. You have the Taberdicer here. That. Okay, no, sorry, okay. Dropper. Everything is more or less proper. We can sweep icy bits. There should be a space for that. Okay. Lock these random doors. Double check the room sizes. 95. Yes, this is one tile missing. 19? Okay, you're having a seizure up here or something. Let's go fix that. That. You get 95, right? 96, perfect. You have like one too many. Just put that in place again. This as well, and remove a bit over here, you're gonna be fine. And close this off properly. And you should also have the proper size here. Okay, what do we do about fish? Yeah, just don't do any of that. Because these would freeze to death as they are being bred up? Yes, as they're being hatched. This is a sage hatch. Both of them. This is a hatch. The vote is spawn atmosuits, killing spree, sleepy dupes, or fish bowl. And that is sage hatcher, stone hatches. Oh look, we get fish again. Maybe. And that's all of you. I'm gonna go ahead and have you all wrangled again. You go down to 8. I'll just go ahead and spawn a fish bowl in the middle of my all of this in a second by ignoring that. You guys gonna be fine down here, it's kinda cold. Go -10, right? So it can be fine. Unless I want water over here. I want water in my room. That sounded wrong. I want water in my oil biome. We should just bring it in normally though. Not like this. There, a cute little aquarium. We'll ignore that. You're starting to breach things again. How did this go through? What? Put the fish in magma. That doesn't help with anything, really. Does it now? It's just going... Oh, how did that get through? And why is there goop inside the airflow tiles? That is not how this is supposed to go. But okay. Destroy the walls here then. Do what you will. Can you mop this still? I might want to just close off the goop, guys. At this point. We extracting heat from here on accident? Kind of. 161. Goop is so strong. Yeah, it's like super strong. It would be even crazier though if we... What the heck? If we had... What did you just do with the naphtha here? If we had lots of jello, because jello has only 1 kilogram per tile, and so if we have like a ton of like 10 jello, it would be the strength of, well, 10 tiles a full tile would be worth like 10 tons, so to speak. It's just surrounded by plenty of non-CO2 gases. Yes, we can open that up. Ionize and vacuum again. And that's just that. That's just that. Excellent. Oh, talk about the goop, guys. I just had a great idea, maybe. We'll have a look at that later. How is my pumping coming along? Yes, you are pumping things in circles, because you're not supposed to pump these things yet. Not really. At least it's all CO2. I was hoping. It is not. Can we open this up so you have an easier path for the stinky air to move through? Sort of. Can you all stop pumping? Is this going to be helpful? Probably not. Because we need more CO2 up here if we want all the stink to leave. Or maybe this is just fine. I might be wrong. If the CO2 can push it all up. It is going to be insufficient CO2. Yeah, we can do this, probably. That should crush all the stinky air. Talk about stinky air in the first place. Yeah, can we go ahead and just go ahead? Bring some wire up here. No. Yes, but it's gonna destroy the wall. First, don't destroy the wall. No, then we bring some wire up here. This should be fine. Now we destroy the path for you to take. Now we can bring out the power. And start pumping out all the stinky air. Hold on a second. Yes, but also... are these sticks just going to be... You wanna have this in the after tile. Then you can't go upwards. Do we care about that much? Not really. Dupes can go to the other side. You can go up here. How about we go give you that 1, 2, 3, and then this is all going to be stink forever. You will pump in there a gas pump that is, so we won't have to have a filter here whatsoever. We do natural filtering. We bring that in like so. You get automation, and this only runs if there's high enough pressure. So we are certain there's always going to be some stuff over here. Or this comes in from the other side, so you can't suck this tile specifically, because you would be able to suck this tile. I don't want you to suck this tile. Yeah, don't suck this tile. Just go deeper. That's fine. Yeah. Just go deeper. Because if we were to actually vacuum out this specific tile entirely, then that would allow you to suck in the CO2, and we don't want that. Okay, it's all good though. Just give it one extra piece of stuff here. Yes, you can go in, you can go grab a piece of automation real quick. It's going to be pressure, atmos sensor. Make sure you don't connect this yet, you're going to set this properly, and then you can go ahead and get rid of all the stinky air. Except, I kind of ignore the fact that we still have stinky water at the bottom of the map. Yes, so there's that. There is that. Also, we're gonna move you all out, so... Where do we do that? Here. Extra crossings all over the place. Perfect. Can we just have you... I don't know. Just put this in the tank. So I don't have to deal with pressure nonsense. Okay. Now for the stinky water. This is still dropping down somewhat. Somehow. Let's go see. I feel like these liquid levels should have normalized though overall. We can mop this. How much water is there? Like 1,000 still. 1,000. So much. Okay, that's all the stinky water here. It should be taken care of. This one. Kinda hard to see, isn't it? Go liquids. Okay, any more off-gassing nonsense up here as well? Ew. You did squeeze into this lock, didn't you? This is not a proper lock as well. You wanna specialize this, make it more professional? Professionalized air lock, sure. Liquid lock, whatever. Yeah, certainly. And you can get a bunch of oil in here. We had these pumps, droppers, whatever. And then maybe you go down that way. Okay, stinky water be stinky. Can we have you just go into here now? Will you depress this a bit? Yes, it's already depressing. The petroleum on the side, you should be fine. Actually, no. Go cut you off like so. Keep the petroleum in place, potentially. It actually dropped down. Why? What what did change down here? Nothing down here should be changing. If anything, the poop water should have had the opposite effect. Also, can't we just use a pitcher pump? You know what? Yes we can. Yes, it's way easier. Well, the problem is, do we have any poop water in other places? Yes. Yes, we do. Probably. Or do we? Wait, no we don't. We can just tell you to enable auto bottle and poop water extraction, and we're gonna put it all in here. There shouldn't be any other bottles. Like, we don't have an extraction point for this. So that should just work. As far as the stinker goes, well, this is gonna take forever. This is going to take forever to equalize. But so be it. Gases. This is all CO2. Votes. Sandstorm, Subnautica, Water Flood, and Hot Shower. Picks, choices. Make them. Click them. You above. Go. And allow. Okay, you're gonna put this all into a box. Yeah. Yes. You're all putting this in the same box? Yes. That's fine, yes. Fine either way. How's my fish doing? How is my fish doing? Oh my god. Oh, I see where this is going. And I don't like it. I don't like it. Did we get the vote yet? No. Do the dupes at least like to mob things?
Oxygen.
Oh wait, this is not Sandstorm. Lucky us. Lucky us. It's only Subnautica. Wait. 1 Sandstorm, 2 Subnautica. Okay. I'm just thinking number is first and then there's the vote, right? This looks weird. But my brain goes vote and then a number. For one reason or another, so I'm always mixing them up. When did this refreeze? And thankfully no dupes have been trapped by the ice. Does it stay underwater? No, it's going to be normal again in a moment. There. Yeah, that would be quite fun if it just stayed like all underwater. Would be a challenge to overcome for sure. Why are you stopping? Low pressure. Okay. Sticks are fine. We add more CO2. You empty this out. Except what's your guys' problem at the top? What? You're all confused. Yes, you're all confused by this. Okay. Now let's just vacuum all of that out. You get some oil in here as well. Just gonna fix that, fill that up. You are supposed to have oil down here as well. Oil. Do the oil. Someone coming to do that? I'm pretty sure we have plenty of these things to do here. Why did you just stop that? I saw you do that. What? Did you just put oil in here? Wanted to, dropped it, put another bottle, took another bottle. What the heck? Okay. Dupes. Be duping. Fine. You sweep on the ore. Yes, that one. That is that. The underwater also really is just a visual effect for shocking value, I guess. Because if it was all flooded, yeah, that would mean no oxygen instantly, which, I mean, it would be manageable, probably. But you gotta be prepared somewhat. Dupes will be in suits. They will be fine for a moment to fix up the base and all that, but yeah, it's gonna be some special kind of fun. How long is it taking you all to take care of things in here? To vacuum this out, not too long, right? Okay, there's a bunch of liquids here that I wanna... Let's leave this open, it's fine. You're sucking up the air real good, real good. Okay, so about the natural tile we want to build here. For that, we go make it out of clay. Yes, we gotta heat it up. Yes, we gotta get in some magma for that. Yes, We could preheat all of you, kinda. We don't want to preheat too much stuff here. That means I will replace this tile specifically, deconstruct, with some airflow for a moment. Not your problem. The background tile still? Okay. And then I will want to get a bit of magma in here. Besides the clay. I just need a kilo of clay. Let's get ourselves a box for a moment. And then we're gonna get some magma as well. Now we coincidentally... Nah, we knew that we did this on purpose. We vacuum out this room, yeah? We want to get rid of the oil on the floor as well, in case of things getting super hot. Beyond that, I might want to have you spill over to the right hand side first, always. We can get the magma tongue, or whatever you want to call it, in here to extract a bit of magma. Clay. Good. At the bottom, not sure, it's not the bestest idea. Maybe at the top rather. So we go dig all that up. You can mop this, we can actually increase the floor height maybe. By putting tiles here time and time again. Sure, why wouldn't we after all? You guys are all super bored anyways. This takes its sweet time. You go keep destroying the CO2 in here, make sure that is not going to be a problem. Okay, leave these tiles, give it be. Every tile that's liquid doesn't need to be pumped out, after all. Okay, and we do love ourselves some nice filled up spaces, don't we? The uniformity is beautiful. What about you guys? Flow is slow, I guess. Okay. Yeah, you all do that. Open up spaces, close down spaces. Toc, 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 toc. And now you're trapped because of the fossil, which is too hard for you to dig. You could have dug the stuff above now. Okay, whatever. Good. We can increase the room size if we want to. This is still 5 micrograms. How long is this going to take us? 5 micrograms, 60 micrograms, 40, 13. The bottom is collapsing. Love to see it, love to see it. And we have our, well, we have some bits and pieces. You have the whole sweeping stuff in place. Let's go ahead, empty this out. Once it's done, this is already done basically. We go ahead, you're in the right spot, yeah, clay remove. Where's my clay? I can't reach it. Okay, well, you guys keep doing that. Let's see, you have the clay here, yes? Yes. That means clay is here. Could I have an airflow tile here? Airflow tile? A mesh tile. And here maybe. You can be copper, that's fine. You can be steel, that's also fine. Your vacuum, sweet vacuum, yes, very good. You might need to go down this way. We will have a bunch of extra space here now. And we want to keep that. Go up here. I'll move the clay over. Well, first I give you a sweeper down here. And then I move the clay over. That doesn't help with the sweeping, does it? I'm gonna sweep you separately. Okay. Yeah, that's that. Let's put the one here so we know that there's a wall going to be here. It's going to be closed off. You're on the wrong spot. Yes, The thermal sensor will take away a lot of heat. Will it though? It's not too important, pressing or anything. Instead of that, can we go higher? Let's go higher here. One more time. By the way, what's up with the oil? Can you go... First of all, do you have anything else to do? No, enable auto bottle will do nothing. Okay, there's gonna be oil here. Wait. Okay, there's no oil down here either. Fine, you've won. Not really, but you have a point here or something. Okay, new vote. Construction down. Remove liquids, spawn metal or poison duplicants. Let's get rid of all the petroleum. That's a mistake, isn't it? How many beds do we have? Not enough for all the dupes, I don't think. So, just in case people get poisoned, have a place to go. 3 spawn metal, that sounds great. Okay, what about this stink down here? You're gonna take care of that in a second? Yes. And there's just going to be a bunch of petroleum down here. Petroleum? Crude oil. You can take stuff away from. Where do we spawn metal? Like in the middle of our backyard? Maybe here. Look at this beautiful air. That's hard to reach. It's aluminium. Let's just leave it there. Let's just leave it there for now. That's gonna be oil. I saw another pocket. This one can be some more oil extracted here. Very nicely and easily. What about this spot? That's also a fine spot to grab some oil from. I did tell you to use auto bottle, yeah? All of you. Just fill these up like proper. Okay, and then make some space up here again. I want to dig into the magma. Let's see. So this is gonna be actually gonna be here, as I said. You're gonna be here and here. To gonna remove. No, I can't. I need that sensor in here, and I need the automation wire. Will I need anything else in here? You're gonna be like hot. I might just wanna have a pipe in here. I'm not sure. Just put that in there and have it in there, and that's gonna be in there, and that's that. And there's no other pipes in here though, right? Like gas pipe or anything? No. Power wire? Doesn't need to be in here. It really doesn't. The door is here, so... No, this is a good space for you to be in. You can be removed. As for moving the magma in, not sure yet. As for removing this floor, you can't reach it from here, can you? Do I replace it? How about 1, 2, every third? Then we just dig into here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 10-ish. Just make more than 10, it's fine. We have plenty of room up here. How much is that? It should be enough space. Would like to be able to go through like this going forward. You can build this from the bottom anyways, yeah, sure. Let's go do all of that. Put a lid on this side, and then we go in this lead and remove that bit. You're all fine here? Yes, but I would love it if you could first remove the debris. That would be grande. Grande. Okay. You should be here for the debris. Okay. I don't trust this ceiling. I feel like it's gonna... I don't know why I don't trust this. There's no reason not to. Okay. There's more stink over here. There's more stink over here. You guys are all fine? What's the temp? 60? And what is your... Do we have any molten long hair slicks? What's your... It's an egg. Slickster. Temp. Slickster. Molten Slickster is above 100. And you are below 64. It's kind of warm up. I covered them up, kind of cold up here. 60 is below. Below 60 is long as Nixus. Yes, that one. We disagree with that. Okay, you should be mobbable at some point, maybe. Okay, perfect. Let's go mob. Mobbity mob. The LGGX has stopped working. Let's get this in here. Yes, we took care of most of these things. So if you drop that magma bottle down, we won't get sour gas instantly. It's gonna take a second. That's making things better, right? It's 300 kilos. You should be pushed up like properly. Probably. I think. I'm not sure. You should be pushed up properly. And once that happened, you go into contact with these tiles and you work. You're just gonna be fine. You gotta stop this. You will cool down, you will become solid, and that's that. You stop that. Okay. I didn't mean for this to be overspilling, and having any puddles that can quickly evaporate. So can we remove those potential puddles? In case you move through here with any hot stuff. We empty this out. That's 200 kilos, you should be stable. Though I didn't want for this to be all the way up to that spot either. We could close it off here, put a liquid solid tile here and then push the excess out. But whatever. Building melted, yes. Wait. I thought you were made from steel. That was the whole point of all this. Game! What are you doing to me? Okay, let's see. Okay, listen. That hot stuff. Can we just give this to the Slicksters? They're gonna cook. If we put it up here, it's too hot. Can we just move that like here? So they have some radiant warmth. Alright. I don't know why this wasn't made from steel. Also, where's my... There's only igneous rock here. You can open up this side. Okay. Really though, that you should be jumping over this. You should just be jumping over this. No, you really should be. Was there a puddle here? I'm gonna go. I don't want to go back. Alright, start pumping again. Pumping and pumping. Popping and popping and popping. And another pump over here. Damn it. And that's just sour gas. Alright. No, it's not alright. It's quite disgusting and annoying actually. You guys gotta stop that. All of that. All of that too. Sour gas is lighter, so that will go up. It's only one pocket. We will catch that eventually, right? Okay, so you instead come together in here and then up there. That's fine, that works. We can have CO2 again. You also go just up there. Okay, that's fixed. This is gonna take some time again. The heat in here shouldn't be much, shouldn't be enough to be a problem. How in the heck though Was that a thing? Also, if I open you up, this is all still locked. You're gonna be just fine. You're gonna be just fine if I do that. I'm gonna still lock you at the top, just to be safe. Not really, but yes, kind of. How did you cook that though? Okay. And do I care to... Let's equalize the levels. Okay. We will yet again need some stuff in here. First of all, clean the floor, because who knows what happened there and why, but for fuck's sake. Yeah, just do all of that. We have a boat. Hey Macaroni, freeze gun, banshee whale, or spawn vacillator charge. We already have strong dupes, we can get even stronger dupes and more of them. Pew pew pew. Take your chicks and make your poisons. How are you getting through here? Oh, this is still broken with stuff, isn't it? You're not supposed to be transferring heat. That naphtha is barely transferring any heat anyways. So it's not. Okay. Okay. Yes, you just keep gooping. You just keep gooping, okay. How are these guys all doing? CO2, CO2, CO2... Macaroni. And the goop gas has just been stopped. Oops. Well, maybe it's on purpose. Why is there so much more naphtha here? Can you drop any excess on the right hand side? This can just be closed off. We don't need this anymore. This was the fish thing. Okay. And macaroni. And remove all of that. Okay. Good. Good. Very good. You take your time. You are fixed. We go fix you up like proper. Starvation is a lie. We have... we have falling food numbers. We are making infinite barbecue, right? Yes. We also can make frost buns, and we have like enough for... How much is that every time? 1.2 kilocals. And for 3,000 kilocals-ish. No, 1,000. Okay. That's not bad. If we want to use that drain for something else instead, though. Could also make mac and cheese. We have brocchine, no? We have macaroni. I guess we gotta... Wait, no brocchine? That sounds like a lie. Maybe it's all in here. Yes, yes it is. Are you guys allowed to consume macaroni? You're not supposed to. Alright, you can make some mac and cheese then. You're allowed to do that? Yes. That's the brocchine. Okay, let's go. Enjoy that. And we're gonna pick up all of the macaroni here. Maybe except for this tile. There's more macaroni down here? Yes, let's go get that too. You guys enjoy. Okay, macaroni is fine. The stinky water has been removed with that. The sour gas, I still don't quite understand why. That is such nonsense. Alright, you will get... You'll get the thingy again here. The, you know what I mean. You will get your clay again in here. If we do it this way around, well, I guess you can have the clay in here as well. Just somewhere. Hold. Gonna build this tile first. Okay. Put the clay in here then instead. Why the fuck, though, was this not made from steel? The left hand side bit as well. Don't tell me the left hand side bit was made from steel. No, it wasn't. It doesn't need to be, but now we'll just change it around to make it all a bit more safe. Okay. And you have plenty of stuff to sweep now. And this is the priority sweep. And we didn't sweep anything else. And we do grab this elixir. Alright, alright, alright. This elixir down here. I want to free you. I am scared for you. If I do free you. You have no pockets to survive in. You can find anyways. Elixir. You will just drown. Okay. This other one is also confined. Yeah, so there's that. They just won't lay eggs, because they have been in there for way too long. So, this is fine. That's enough magma. That's too much magma. That's a lot of magma. Did we get more sour gas? No, I don't think so. Okay. Clay. Very simple. You'd think I want more clay. I will. But not yet. Wait, you're gonna be that. Yes, you're all good. Sweep that. Did I not also tell you to build a conveyor rail here? I did. It was made from steel, what? I'm pretty sure I did. Ceramics, tungsten, automation wire, okay, that's fine. Steel thermal, okay. Actually, that's kind of bugging me. Make it all from steel. Ceramic, steel, steel, steel to be. Conveyor rail bridge, thingamabob. Remove all these bits and pieces. Didn't mean to remove the petroleum, but that's fine. That is a-okay. Sour gas is collapsing from both sides. Oh, look at that. Beautifully done. What's up with the tungsten? You're not gonna move that. You are. Just very slowly. Okay. There's the sensor. There's the wire. There is the pipe that's still in there. And there's the ceramics, which you're not willing to move, apparently. And you have the clay, 1 kilogram. And you don't move that because sweeping has higher priority. We'll change that around. Yeah, sweeping still highest priority. Gonna keep doing that until I tell you to not do that anymore. Okay, now this bottle is big. Do I wanna... Can't do more here. If I spill that... So basically... This... I'll have you up here actually. That's gonna be just fine. I don't want to move the bottle further down. Is my point. That's gonna be fine though. Wait, where's that piece of debris? There it is. Okay. And who's flooding? And what's up with the hatches? Goopy goop time. This is supposed to be old, right? What else is flooding? Yes, we don't know these buildings. Go away. What the fuck? Thank God these batteries are all being moved away via sweepers instantly. Can we just... I don't know how this flooded. There shouldn't be anything falling in from the sky. But how about you all be on these kind of tiles now? Okay. We still have plenty of power left in our storage batteries, thingamabobs. Alright. Good then. Here, let's get the clay out. Yet again. There. It's not that difficult. Let's go. Move that over, start dropping some magma. Magma. Which ones you gonna... What do you do first? This? and then this. Surely you're gonna do this in the right order. Surely we're gonna see someone grab the clay first before someone goes up to the pump. Surely. Surely. Surely not. You are very resilient. Go away, Ruby. Okay, I see the clay being taken away. Okay, there's the clay. Good, make tile. This is all steel, right? Steel, 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 ceramics. You're all good. Vote. Tree of Inconvenience, Spawn Muckroot, Bee Infestation or Paku Rain. All very fun things to enjoy. Yeah, that should be enough, everybody know. No. Why debris? Why debris inside? Ugly. Okay, how much do I hate that? Let's go away. For the Tree of Inconvenience, we can spawn more material, or we can have some liquid removed. We can spawn material in space. I like that. Space tree is cool. And then I think I do wanna redo the thing. The ceramic style. Oh look, we even have slime falling upon the tree. Yeah, I love this tree, especially when it spawns 3 times. Those branches. Yeah. And that should be a number that is random, so you don't know how long and when. So it's going to be like even more inconvenient. Okay, that should be all of it. That should be all. Yeah, remake that. Let's go. It's not like we have anything to do right now that is important. We do want to check the critters. How y'all doing? How's your temps? You're supposed to be closed off, and then you're supposed to have some water in here or something. The tubes can take care of that. Your stable sizes should all be 96, 96, 96. Yeah. Floors can be cleaned or not. Don't really care too much. You are just trapped. Your temps in here are kind of derpy. This should, however, be having its own little sentence. Should have its own little temp check. There, you should be on the other side. This building should be on one to the side here. Yeah, all the wires here as well. Can I actually flip you around, by the way? No. Okay, let's go do that. You are made from... Doesn't matter, I'll go use steel though. Because that's a real steel. They can be on the same wire, it's fine. Wait, did we really not? No, we didn't change you around. The automation wires are just on the opposite side to the power wire. And you just give me water. Alright. Wait, the floor could be something more conductive as well. Whatever, we're gonna we're gonna go do a bit of piping here. Gimme. Why don't I know where to look for this? Here, a thermal sensor. Make it gold. And then a bit of pipe. You just go be radiant copper. And you just go around here to keep those hatches all nice and cozy. All the way up to there, sure. And then you go through here and here. Go down. Gonna go down. That can just be water. It could be goop. This should be goop. No, it shouldn't be goop. Here, just go... Hold on. We can have the input for this... Well... You're very eager, aren't you? Let's double check the hatch is happy temps. It's like... Probably 0-ish degrees, no? Happy is 10 to 40. We're gonna go 15 degrees then, I guess. Look, it's exactly 15 degrees in here. You're all happy now, aren't you? You're also hurt. But these guys are happy. We get more eggs, we get more food. Here, run below 15. It's 16 degrees. Why are we building this? Okay, listen. No, we shouldn't use goop. Goop will cause this to be derpy, because if we have frozen goop again, then that will be... Did I mute myself? No. Then that will be extra cold. Water will only be minus 10 or so. Goop will be minus 120 or something. You can't run, can you? Wait, you can run at this water level? It just went up to 40 degrees. Are you serious? Also, how much more? You're gonna bring in more stuff here, please? This takes forever, it appears. Sure then, take forever. How's my water situation? You all doing fine here? We have plenty of water for the science bits. And the electrolyzers and all that. Okay. Okay, by the way. Okay, what's up with that? We have no ethanol. We have used up all the ethanol. Well, for the most part, yes. We were supposed to... What is this? Wasn't there supposed to be a secondary ethanol thing here? If anything, it's gonna go in here. You connect this all together. This is only ethanol. We have power, you have power. And that's just that. You can go in here, you can go in here and here to build that. And that's just that. Poop water can also be cleaned up. Don't mind if you do. I mean, in general, this can all still sort things out, no problem. I lost a bit. How much water is there? A non-problematic amount. Okay, we get you back to sweeping. You get biodiesel, protein, brine, crude oil, ethanol, goop. Not goop. Gunk, honey. All the waters. Here, enjoy. It's gonna be fine. And that is that. Make sure we close off that stuff. And we're back on this whole nonsense. Go close off all that stuff. I guess the pea water works, but it's kind of problematic. The salt water even more so. What's the pressure in here? Can we open you up? Yes, actually. You only have the problem of too much pressure potentially. On only and only the vent itself, so we're gonna be fine. The goop is just too hot. You'll be fine eventually as well again. Okay, so you're all fine. I want to slow down on making infinite stupid amounts of water, oxygen, into power via hydrogen. Still. I thought the ethanol would be lasting a bit longer. That means I do kind of want to go back to building the steam turbine. How are you all doing? What's your temp? Can we... You're separate, you're not connected to the base. You don't give power. What's up with you guys? Your temp is low. You took away all the heat in here. Okay, that won't provide us with anything else either. hope has been crushed. What about you guys? What about the nectar? We don't do nectar, do we? We do hydrogen gas. Empty, you can be fine. Is this ice? Why is there ice in here? Oh, right. Wait. Oh, shoot. This is brine. So is that on the right hand side. Because you are not supposed to be brine. You are supposed to be salt water. But that froze. And so now it's brine. We can just open the door. And we can vote for Pimples, Mega Fart, Morph Critters, or Surprise Box. What do I think we get here? Well, I wouldn't be surprised by a box. Would I now? That reminds me. Wasn't there a box once here that we did never open? There might just have been a box we've never opened. Let's go and open that one. Oh look! It's a Grub and a Sunny Shell. And Raspberry Jam. What? Something exploded. Something just exploded. And I don't know what. What is this? Regal Behemoth Egg. Okay, that's cool. Can we relocate that Sunny Shell to the other angry critters? And there's another box. Open. That was... No! Don't crash. Oh my god. Okay, I guess we, 1, got a meteor. 2, that crashed the game. Let's go restart the game. I'll take a quick break until we do that.